I know this may not be the most popular opinion, but I'm not really a fan of Lurleen Lumpkin. I don't hate the character, but I don't think there's a Lurleen Lumpkin episode that I actually care for. And Papa Don't Leech is one of them. It does have some good messages in it, and there are a couple of good moments that I liked. And I wouldn't skip it. If I was watching season 19, I wouldn't skip it, but I'm not ecstatic about it. And actually, this has the lowest rating of any Simpsons episode in a good few seasons, I think. 6.1 out of 10 on IMDb across 1.3 thousand reviews and ratings. So actually, I'm quite surprised by that because I felt Lurleen Lumpkin was a really popular character. Maybe people just don't like the episode. Let me know what you think. But this is the 16th episode of the 19th season, and it starts off really delightfully with Lisa delivering Girl Scout cookies. And I have to say, she really suits the Girl Scout image, and I'm surprised they don't lean more into that. I think it works really well for Lisa, and they could have got a lot of comedy out of that, such as the badges or the patches that she's received or achieved. It was very brief, but I rather liked it and I thought it worked very well. I also noticed, or just had an observation, that the crowd laughing at the novelty gavel, it kind of occurred to me that we don't hear a lot of laughter in The Simpsons, and we certainly rarely hear crowd laughter. And it was just something that sounded a little bit out of place, but in a way that was really fascinating. But the main narrative focuses on Lurleen Lumpkin hiding low because she owes taxes, and she doesn't really want to pay those taxes, of course. However, a lot of the narrative actually focuses on her father, who left her when she was a little girl, and a lot of the issues there. And it's interesting enough, I guess. It wasn't the most gripping. Marge's behaviour was quite fascinating. Her character went back and forth quite a bit, understandably. So Marge was interesting, but I don't care for Lurleen Lumpkin at all. I don't like the character at all, which is a shame because I love country music. However, what happened with that narrative, I won't say, but I think it took a good direction. The pacing was good, it developed well, it was a satisfying conclusion for that part of the narrative, but it still doesn't mean that I cared that much for it. But I can appreciate that it was well written. One of my favourite bits is the bit with the otter. I won't explain it, but you'll know when you see it. And I just thought it was so random and so funny, and I absolutely adored it. So, there were definitely bits in this episode that I liked, bits that I appreciated, and I can see that it's actually a well-written episode with some good messages, but because I don't care about Lurleen Lumpkin, I found it hard to kind of stick with the narrative and to be emotionally invested in her journey. So it's not a personal favourite. Based on the rating on IMDb, it seems like it's not many people's personal favourite. It's not terrible. If you're a fan of the Dixie Chicks, there will be something in it there that you like. But for me personally, I would certainly never choose to watch it again.